Muppets driving in bike lanes. What are we to do about it? If you ride around Sydney for long enough, you'll eventually see a confused motorist driving in a bike lane. This is about the fifth time for me. We're in Saunders St in Pyrmont, and I haven't ridden through here since early December. It's been so long, I'd forgotten that construction had started on a separated bicycle path back in October and is supposed to finish in a few months' time. Well, let's have a look at today's Muppet. I think there might have been two Muppets, as this first driver that was partly blocking the ramp looked like they might have also tried turning into the bike lane. When going around them, I completely missed the entrance to the bike path. But as I rode alongside the bike path, I looked across and saw a car being driven on the other side of the parked cars and thought, what the hell? It was at this point that I remembered that there was a bike path there, so I ducked over to use it instead of staying on the road. I wasn't the only person bemused by this driver behaviour. This bloke next to this truck also looked like they were wondering what that driver was thinking. This sign at the intersection is the best part though, although it doesn't state whether you are supposed to watch for vehicles coming from the left or vehicles in the bike lane. After that, I rode the remainder of the bike lane to check for any more confused drivers. Thankfully, there weren't any. I pulled up the concept designs for the bike lane and found that the plan is to put down green paint at both ends of the cycle path and wherever a driveway crosses the path. But obviously none of that has been done yet. The artist's conception of the finished product also shows green paint at this intersection. The thing is, I don't get why we can't follow the lead of Perth and resurface all these paths in red asphalt instead of black asphalt. I was in Perth from mid-December to the end of March and shot 75 videos during that time showcasing various aspects of the bike network. One common theme that you find everywhere over there is the use of red asphalt to reinforce the idea that anything coloured red is different. It's an area for pedestrians and cyclists, not drivers. But they also use it for bus lanes and breakdown lanes alongside the freeway, but it's generally pretty obvious that drivers should stay out unless they've got a flat tyre or are driving a bus. Looking at the current entrance to the bike path, I can see how a driver who isn't familiar with the area could confuse it with some sort of slip road. If I didn't initially recognise it as a bit of bike infrastructure when I turned up today, I can see how a driver could make the same mistake. So let's think about stealing a simple idea from Perth. Use red asphalt by default and leave the black asphalt for roads. The less confusion, the better.